Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly forecast. Now this is for September 1st to 7th. Time flies so fast. It's already September now. Oh well. Right before you know it, it's already the end of the year. Alright. You have a lot of fears from the past. It seems like you can still seem to let go of this, you can't seem to let go of this betrayal that somebody have done to you, especially that you've been with an earth sign or an air sign in the past. Now, you are trying your best to move on from the past, regardless it's been like 10, 17, or 25 years or 30. And you just want to start something new, but every time that you start a new relationship or get involved with somebody, something just triggers you about what really happened in the past, and this what prevents you from being happy. You always feel like those people who comes into your life and those people who try to love you, it's like you always have to share them or split their time, between you and another person. Now you are still hurt and you need some cleansing and you need to forgive as well, and you also need to learn how to forgive yourself. Stop blaming for the fallout or if things did not really work out in the past between you and this person, because you know what, things happen for a reason. All right, not all people that we fell in love to and been in a relationship doesn't mean that we are destined to end up with them. Even if we get married, have kids, sometimes we still need to separate and leave that person behind in order for us to fulfill a real destiny and to meet a real soulmate. Right now, you want to escape. There is somebody who's a younger fire sign around you that you really want to be with. However, your communications are really blocked and there are a lot of things that you're starting to question. You will also be building your walls up and you will be feeling a little bit aloof or distant. But during the time that you're alone and that you're on your own, you'll be thinking a lot about what if I would just end up this pain? What if I'll just cut off everything? What if I will just, take a shortcut? Maybe that I can just concentrate on my own work and my finances, growing myself, my full potentials, and waiting for the right one. Because you feel like it is much better for you to be single because you're able to concentrate in your job, no depressions, no heartbreaks, no disappointments, and you are just thinking that it's much better for you to walk away. But you know what? That's not how easy it is. It's like you are taking a shortcut to something that you're supposed to be taking the full journey. All right? You don't want to feel the pain anymore. You don't want to feel emotional. You don't want to feel like you're so jealous or you're offended or disappointed or frustrated or depressed. Because every time that this happens to you, you are not really able to concentrate on the things that you're really supposed to be doing. Like, for example, your work, especially if you're in a leadership role. Now, there seems to be some things that you are trying to, configure, on your own. There are also some things about this air sign that you're still, that you still have some hang-ups, okay? And you will also be like trying to reflect and look more deeper into your emotions. Am I just kidding myself? Am I just playing tricks with myself? Or is my heart playing tricks on me? Or is it just really me? Now, there is an invitation, a gathering, birthday party event, or, something like that you will be attending, that you will also hear from somebody that will be celebrating their birthday soon. However, there is an air sign woman or an air sign mother figure that will be reaching out to you about some financial issues and some responsibilities, obligations, assets, some material stuff, and some of you will also be hearing the truth about a particular situation, to the extent that you know, as much as you want to just escape, not really get involved with it, and just stop everything, you feel like you can't be successful by doing this. There are a lot of things that could still change, and you just want to walk away and, you know, make those changes for yourself and not really get involved anybody else in your life. The thing here is you just need to learn how to stop being so afraid. You know, in a relationship, there will always be something that will just keep on pushing and pulling you. And if it's not a third party, then there will be some family issues that you still have to deal with. Okay, there's no such thing as perfect relationship, that if you are so independent on your own, or that if you are too headstrong, solid foundation, have a very strong career, you're in a leadership role, you expect for your partner to be the same. Now, there's also some past life lessons or past lessons that you need to serve, that if you were able to become successful in your business and managing your people, managing your business, your clients, and everything, if you failed in a relationship, then the lesson here is you're good in business and managing other people, but you have failed or forgotten on how to manage your own domestic life or your own home. You know, that you should have at least monitored them, you should have at least followed up with them, and you should have at least checked up on them. You know, I know it's a lot of work, but sometimes life works like that. That it's too much work. It's much better to be alone. You know, like I don't really have to be so afraid. I don't have to think about anybody else. I don't have to be heartbroken. I don't have to cry. I don't have to think of any other things that, you know, that I have to prepare for some surprise or buy flowers for this and that, or I have to get along with some family and stuff. But you know what? We don't really serve our purpose by being alone, by hiding away from the normal flow of life. Okay? So, at this point, you're going to be very stubborn, you know, this week. You feel like, you know, like, so what? I'm ready to break away. I'm ready to walk away. I'm ready to just make a brand new beginnings, and I really don't want to deal with this whole thing, you know? And you will just concentrate in your work, and you're gonna love, you know, your privacy, but somehow you can't help not to think of this person that you're with, that you can't also bear the fact that they will be walking away from you. There will also be some family disappointments that will be coming your way, and this is what will be striking you, or what will be, you know, giving you a lot more insecurities. Okay, because if you expect that this person will be waiting out for you and will be, you know, like taking your side, or will be remembering you, but I feel like, for, you know, for this person, they really are your destiny, or you are their destiny, or you are their world, but somehow you have touched a very sensitive subject. All right, now there will also be some false news that will come from a family member or from family, you know, just to get the attention of your partner. And this is where you're going to be making a very drastic step that will just, you know, that will just give a lot more confusion and a lot more tension between your partner, you, and your family. No, sorry, the other person's family, or it could be your family as well. And then you will be traveling within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, or you will be planning for this, and just walk away. You feel like it is easier for you to walk away, but then you are gonna be starting to think more of, what if we'll just move in together? What if I'll just ask her to just move in with me, or let's just live together? But the thing here is, this person, you know, your partner will be changing their mind, and they'll feel like, no, you know what, I'm okay. I would rather be free and be on my own rather than, It's like I'm skating in the thin ice, and I have to make a choice between you and my family, and go through this heartbreak. And this is where you will start remembering an air sign again. It's like the story of this person that you're with and the story of an air sign from the past is very similar, that they chose to be with their family rather than with you. But why do you think that is the case? Why do you think that right after giving your all, showering them with a lot of gifts, and treating them well, and treating them like a queen or king, but why do you think that they still prefer to be with their family than you? You know, put yourself into their shoes and try to ask yourself, if somebody will ask me to choose between my family and then, my boyfriend or my girlfriend or my future fiance or husband or wife. Of course, that is already a red flag for me, that if this person truly loves me, they won't be doing this, or they won't ask me to withdraw or to give up my family. Because family will always be the extension of you, and your blood, and the source of your being. Okay? The reason why you're here in this world. So, there are some other ways for them to really disconnect from their family, but definitely not by asking them to choose between you or the family. Because family will always be family, and blood will always be thicker than water. You have to think long and hard about this. You also need to start thinking more of a strategy on how to win in this battle. Because definitely, family will be a very touchy subject, and it's a very, very sensitive thing, to nudge. And instead of winning, I feel like you might not get what you want. But if, there are some other things, there are some other ways that definitely you can win their heart, and they're the one who'll be cutting off the cord and be independent and rely more on you. All right? Anyway, that's it for you for this week, Aries. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone and live on the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.